Guito, Cali,
I don't need Dom Perignon, I don't need Chris. Tanqueray and Alizé, I don't need shit. Nigga, I'm high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I stay high all the time. I'm on some hood shit. Give me some Dro Purple Haze and some chocolate. Give me a Dutch and a lighter, I spark shit. And stay high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I'm high all the time. And I'm on some hood shit. Every time I roll up, niggas holla roll up. Then I tell them hold up. You ain't getting money, you ain't smoking in my Benzo. 20-inch Lorenzo, smoking a window. High as a motherfucker, I be on the back streets. Niggas know I clap heat. Homie, if you got beef, man, you better holla at me. Niggas get locked up, stabbed up, shot up. Every time I pop up, a lot going on in my hood. I shoot the dice and holla, get them girls. Daddy need new shoes. Daddy need Pirellis to look mean on 22s. Stash box, Xbox, laptop, fax machine, phone. Bulletproof this bitch and I'm gone. 2003 Suburban swerving. Too many sips of Henny. The D's sick, they searched the whip and they can't find the semis. They was just harassing me cause they know who I was. Spent the night in Central Booking, so smoking some bud. Dom Perignon, I don't need Chris. Tanqueray and Alizé, I don't need shit. Nigga, I'm high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I stay high all the time. I'm on some hood shit. Give me some Dro Purple Haze and some chocolate. Give me a Dutch and a lighter, I spark shit. And stay high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I'm high all the time. And I'm on some hood shit. Now if you heard I done started some shit, it ain't because I be high, I be high, I be high. And if you heard I done let off a clip, it ain't because I be high, I be high. But I twist that la 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 la. I get high as I want a nigga. Go against me for show, you's a goner nigga. I don't smoke to calm my nerves, but I got beef. Finna crush my enemies like I crushed the ass sheets. If you love me, tell me you love me. Don't stare at me, man. I hate to be in the pins for clapping one of my fans. Now let me show you how to greet me when you meet me, when you see me. If you're real, my nigga, you know how to holler G-Unit. There's no competition, it's just me. 50 Cent, motherfucker, I'm hot on these streets. If David could go against Goliath with a stone, I could go at Nas and Jigga, both for the throne. I don't need Dom Perignon, I don't need Chris. Tanqueray and Alizé, I don't need shit. Nigga, I'm high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I stay high all the time. I'm on some hood shit. Give me some Dro Purple Haze and some chocolate. Give me a Dutch and a lighter, I spark shit. And stay high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I'm high all the time. And I'm on some hood shit. Now who you know besides me who write lines and squeeze nines and have hoes in the hood sniffing on white lines? You don't want me to be your kid's role model. I teach him how to bump them 380s and load up them hollows. Have shorty fresh off the stoop, ready to shoot. Big blunt in his mouth, deuce in his boot. Sit in the crib sipping Guinness, watching Menace, then oh lord. Have a young nigga bucking shit like he old dog. My team, they depend on me when it's crunch time. I eat a nigga food in broad day like it's lunchtime. You feeling brave, nigga, go ahead, get gully. See if I'm gonna leave your brains leaking up out your scully. I done made myself hot, so ain't shit you can tell me. Now niggas calling me the feature, man, fuck your money. I ain't hurting, I'm alright, nigga, I'm doing good. I ain't got the right rhymes, I got bricks in the hood. I don't need Dom Perignon, I don't need Chris. Tanqueray and Alizé, I don't need shit. Nigga, I'm high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I stay high all the time. I'm on some hood shit. Give me some Dro Purple Haze and some chocolate. Give me a Dutch and a lighter, I spark shit. And stay high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I'm high all the time. And I'm on some hood shit. G-Unit, are you ready? G-Unit, are you ready? G-Unit, are you ready? Nigga, ready or not? Here I come.
This is a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people, uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going, the belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given, they're taken. I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me. My mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback, and if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This
What's the deal? What's the deal?
are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
Don't interrupt the intro. What the deal is?
I thought that was my cue. I thought it was done.
Almost. It's almost done.
I was looking for the layup.
What was that?
I was looking for the layup. I was ready to,
Yeah, you needed the alley-oop.
Yeah.
You can fuck. Windmill.
How you feel, man?
Same shit, different toilet seat. I'm here. I'm good, and looking for something a little more hype. I think I just found it.
Oh, that banger came on. That got me going.
I need to get everybody else going, and then hold on, I got one more in me right here, and then we are gonna start our session. It's sword and gun day. Hey. What time is it?
devastation, generation separation, situation dissipation. Shot. Another shot. The tender vessel crushing, pop the heart is cold, the gun is hot. Shot. I'm not sure if they done or not. I'm not sure that they wanna stop. The gun is cold, the blood is hot. Shot. The hearts are weak, the guns are not.
Too late. Amazing. All right, gang. What's the deal? Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good morning.
What's up, Jay? How are you?
What's up? Welcome, chat. Welcome, everybody. Mods, Zoom, everybody. Drop a like. We'd appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for being here. It's hump day.
Is it? I thought it was Thursday. Really? Is it really hump day? Yesterday was hump day, no?
No, it's still Wednesday today. Yeah.
I feel like a Thursday. I told my kids even it's a Thursday. Tomorrow's the last day of the week, and that's it. Them fuckers think tomorrow's Friday. Nope. Wake up tomorrow and be like, hey, nope, it's Thursday again. Little fuckers think it's Friday tomorrow. Oh man, damn. That sucks for them. All right, well, good morning, gang. Another day, another chance to reset, right? You ever notice how the market doesn't care what happened yesterday? It just opens up, right? Clean slate. And that's kind of how I treat every morning here. Whatever didn't go your way yesterday, leave it. Whatever pain, noise, loss you had, that's old data. It's no longer valid for our markets, right? Today's a new chart, new liquidity, new opportunity. And honestly, I wake up every day with the same mindset. I'm not chasing what was. I'm just trying to align with what is, right? The market's going to test your patience, your ego, your focus here. But the real win, it's not the trade. It's really the control you have, the self-control you have, the control you have over yourself and over your emotions and over the charts, right? Because once the market takes control, you have lost. So before you click that button, before you open your chart, ask yourself, am I trading clarity or emotion, right? Because that answer is going to decide the day. So lock in, fresh mindset, fresh fucking energy, right? Welcome to the workflow. Let's fucking do it. All right, daily, bearish, already filled the daily wick. I'm expecting a pretty big daily candle today as well. Holy jumping fucking Jesus. This is a lot. This is fucking 1,500 pips just walking into New York session. 15, like, WTF markets. WTF. I want to mark off this daily level here. It looks very interesting. We can get a nice trade off that area. How far away is that? I mean, it's well, like, no, it's a lot. It is like 800 pips away. Shit looks real close.
Give it about 5 minutes.
Yeah, give it about 5 minutes. 750 pips. Yep. Make a annual salary here in this little range. Wow. Yeah, I don't even know what to tell you there. Take it off the daily and keep a 60 pip stop there? I don't know. That's tough. But we're 700 pips away. I wish I could start planning for it now. we have been moving bearish, which means we'd want to see a resistance and retest at the lows. Very hard to trade against the bias here. Well, this right here is 100 pips. Yellow line is 100 pips. Remember the days when you'd have the chart like this? Oh, shit.
Not really. I don't think I remember that anymore.
Yeah, amnesia. I don't remember nothing.
Right. These new charts is new eyes.
These are crazy times. Hey, gang, we got 9 minutes here for this hourly to close. We might have some sells here on the break of the lows once we get a closure here. We gotta wait another 9 minutes. Give me a sec. I gotta grab something to drink. All right.
Quick commercial break. We need to get the likes up. We got 22 likes out of 128 people watching. Let's get this going. I sure appreciate it.
Scene, profit timeout. Throw one of them in.
What's that?
All these commercial breaks, a profit timeout.
Yeah. Get your shit together. Get your likes up. Get your coffee, drink, smoke. Let's go.
Oh, go get your top 1 futures accounts before the deal runs out. It will be running out soon. This 337 here, this is like 35 pips worth of trading, but the ranges are so big, I couldn't use the 2. I had to use a 1 lot. And this isn't like one small trade. This is 2 trades of 14 and 20 pips at 1 lot here. Update the trades. No, those trades were from Asian session. Oh, you mean like the buy plus 30? Yeah. I gotcha. Bang. Gone. Gone with the wind. I feel like this can just dump here like this candle did before. It's a big fucking candle. 700 pips. Over 700. I'm new here. Who's the second guy? Does he have a channel? Wait, if you're new, just stick with the first guy for a little bit. And then we can switch to the second guy. Just kind of stick.
A little hierarchy here. A little bit.
Which second guy? Yeah, then there's like 3 second guys.
I think he's talking about me because I'm on camera.
And there's like 2 or 3 third guys. Just got here. Did I miss anything? I love those people.
Oh yeah.
You remind me of like Kramer walking through the door. Ooh. What I miss? Some profits. There's room for 2 in my attention span. My bad. My bad though. My yes, that guy on cam. Sorry.
There you go. I'm about to start my channel tomorrow. I got 1 follower already.
Nice. And me and my 3 mice. My 3 followers.
You gotta start somewhere. We only go up from 1.
Yo, this is crazy how we're just dropping here. $200 pips from resistance. Why did we not close? Oh, might be an NYC Open position just because stops are going to be big, but for NYC Open, at least on the break of the lows, I'm going to be pretty sure of it running. I think we're about like $1,100 away from a payout here. Jesus, look at this loading up here. I would really like to retest this high right here at 40.59. We're gonna have a sell limit at that high. It's gonna be a steep stop, probably maybe a 1, maybe a 2 lot. It's 90, probably 2 lot. If we get a closure, if price ends up coming up here to 40.60 on the next candle, that's a top wick for the next candle. That's also the resistance level that gives us a decent stop around 90 pips. When the fuck have you ever heard me say that? That's got to be going back years. Like, we got a decent stop here at 90 pips. Like, I mean, it's better than a good stop at 600 pips, but it's not as great as like we got a pretty good stop here at 40 pips. The problem is with these moves, like, the market can just blast right through 90 pips. Get this fucking thing away from me. Oh man, maybe NYC open position. Let's see how we open up here. Let's see how we open up in 2.5 minutes. If we open up with no bottom wick coming straight up, we'll probably set a sell limit here. Would expect the next candle to have a bottom wick, up or down. Bottom wick either to grab orders to come up, or bottom wick as part of the drive to come down. Oh, Jorge, I just saw your message. Oh, I saw it earlier, but no. I was hoping Terpy would stream last night, but it never did. Yeah, the Asian session, I was trading, but I wasn't streaming. How long do you think this volatility will be going? I think we're in new times, my friend. don't try to wait for the game to change, right? Adjust to the new rules. Make adjustments. The thing is, we've gone through this before, right? We've had the first Trump term. We had the C word. We had, like, you know, the close, like we've been through volatility here, right? So. Can we get a sell replay? Okay, here's what I will do. If we get a bottom wick here and then come up first, we'll probably have a sell stop on the rebreak out of lows, right? If we're able to come up without a bottom wick, I think we're gonna have a sell limit. Uh-oh. Top wick. Market sell. Only a one lot. If it comes up really bad, then it's a one lot. Probably keep it here. 1600. If we pump heavy, then we pump heavy. It's only a one lot here. Yeah, it feels like it's gonna pump. Let's see what we do. Oh. I don't think I wanted to break that high. So let's see. Let's see. Big ranges. Well, we're either gonna be down 900 or we're gonna be up 900. Either or. Reject. Yeah, and I have it at the break of the high. So wherever it topped out, that's where I have it. It's only a one lot. And we're just looking for, actually, honestly, we're looking for this, but if it comes up and re-breaks the highs, that's it. Come on! Hold it. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I think we're gonna come up re-break it. I think at some point we will come down there, but this just might not be it. Might be a much steeper top wick. Maybe we're not making this bottom wick here. Maybe we're gonna top out up here and then make a bottom wick, but I can't risk a steeper drive than. Oh. Oh, we're out. We are out. Yeah, no, that's not taken on the signals and on the live. It's just too massive. 170 pip 1 minute candle. Yes. I think it was like 120 pip stop, 110 pip stop, but it's only a one lot. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna be in the green today. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have a limit sell here. Bearish day. We don't have a bottom wick on this candle. It won't break the current 4-hour high just yet. It's a resistance, and it's only an 80 pip stop. So I'm gonna have a sell limit here. Use the one lot on MGC, and the stops are just too big. Man, that's why I only use the one lot. But I mean, I've had maybe 2 or 3 of these trades with such a big stop. We've done pretty well. Uh-oh. Ew. We don't have much of a top wick here, but I'd expect this to flip still. All right, so this is where we stand at the moment. So we are $2,000, 3,300 is what I need. So we are $2,000 away from a payout here. This is just so far. I think we're gonna outdo it. This is the day right now, 1189. But we are $2,000. So no stress. Don't panic. Minor risk for major reward. It'll come again. You'll take it again. I know it's not the hourly level, but it's the resistance level. I like this level a lot more. So plus it gives you a better stop. The 30, the 15 fall in line here. If it breaks this, I'll take it up here again. But or you have 9:30 coming up here, right? NYC open in 20 minutes. So a lot depends on how we set up here. Maybe we close here with no top wick. So the opening of the next candle becomes a lot easier. So we'll see. Yeah, no risk, no Rari. Well, there's a lot of risks here on two. That's why you got to keep it at a one lot. Otherwise, 150 pips, 140 pips. I hate the no risk, no Ferrari. Yeah. Most people, when they risk, it's not for a Ferrari. No risk, no food. No risk, no sleep. Yeah. Is it gonna flip? Buys are possible here too.
Yes, sir.
It's really gonna depend on how it closes here.
That's what I'm looking for. I've been looking for buys. I think I see something.
Move it up here. Got 200 pips. We're 200 pips away from entry, but that's a lot of room.
Yeah, I'll be
Oof.
done by then.
If what?
I said, yeah, I'll be done by then. By the time I go up there, I'll be out.
I got you. It might not even get there though. It's like that's 200 pips away. Yeah, I hope it does. We don't have a bottom wick on this candle. Come on, pump up. Bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to pump it up. Come on, get me to my entry. Oof. I'd be looking for buys here if this had a bit of a top wick. Right now, it can just create that top wick and flip bearish. It's only a 5. $15 could go. Cool. Yeah, I guess she was sleeping. With that kind of 1 hour candle bottom wicks, how often will it tap the area, or will it just create a bottom wick on the candle like in the middle? Well, I was hoping just the top wick and build the range down, but that didn't happen, and we only took a 1 lot because it's a 120 pip stop here. 100 pip stop, whatever it was. But I don't mind taking, because I think of this in terms of money, right? $1,000 is like decent risk because the reward is massive. The reward's massive up here too, like 70, 80 pips, right? A lot of times this will play out 2 or 3 times in a row, right, for the session. So. But I think this is the only RR position that I have. TP was the bottom of the range here. Why are you not buying to the range? Why am I not buying to up here? Because I don't know if we get there. If we do, I'll have a sell. I'm not convinced we get there. Look at this. We broke the highs, like I just said. But we don't have a top wick here, so we could just create the top wick, and that's what we just did. Definitely see another opportunity by 9:30ish. Yeah, NYC Open should move us. Which way is it going to move us? Are we going to have resistance formed by then? Can we fake out here? Right, the 15's closing, so can we get the closure back below the range? That would be amazing, right? We can do one of these. That'd be great, because then we're looking for sells here. Right, break the lows. Technically, this stop should be up here. You're selling at 70 and 80. 70's passed, so probably 80 next. 80's already tapped too. Up here. 15 flipping bullish. All you need is the 15 to flip bullish and then bearish back below the range. $70, but I'm not. Yeah, 70, I'm not selling, but the closer I get to 93, the heavier I'll go. This kind of volatility is a huge wick on a candle. Consider as range for your wicks or rejection. Can be both, depending on the level and the range. Yeah, 83.8. That was the hourly level. That was the good one. Hard to hold through all of this. The limit 99 floor. 40.99. $74 pip stop. All right, we either push up or we close back below here for a position. Either way, I'm pretty sure next candle is gonna give us an entry. NYC open. Like this, we might get a seller replay to come up here on the 15. 2-hour position. Damn, that opened up amazing. No bottom wick. Straight to the range. Oh, there we go. The fake out's happening. The fake out's happening. We just don't want it to run right now. We got 8 minutes to go. So this thing needs to stick around. Hang out for a little bit. This is exactly how we want it to close. Don't run just yet. Buy 49, no. Only looking for sell. Only looking for sell at this moment when it comes to the limits. No limit buys. The hourly's perfect here. Played off that hourly perfectly. Six minutes we're waiting here, and we're most likely going to have sells here on the break of the lows of this how we close in about 6 minutes. Just gotta wait. You have a sell limit at the top of the range there, which will probably delete here in a couple minutes. Looking good so far. Looking good so far. So far. We'll say this though, if we respect this area, right, we're gonna look to come up. If we respect here, we're gonna look to come up just like we respected here before. Fine. Well, we were planning below it. Now that we're printing above it. Look at that. Maybe buy stops on the break of the highs here, depending on how we close. 420 here. It could be a heavy bearish candle. We're looking at the break of the lows, or it's NYC open, and we're looking to come up here. Let's delete this for now. We have 4 minutes to go. Get ready for NYC open. Let's see if we can get the next candle to do this. A lot will depend on the closure. If we close below here, sales close above, we're going to look for. Two minutes. Hundred seconds here. 100 seconds. And like the cells are incoming. Oh boy, this is gonna be lovely. Let's go. 1 minute. 1 minute. Get your little stretch in. 45 seconds. Wick here. Need a bottom wick. We doing it? 10 seconds. We need a bottom wick. Well, we've made a bottom wick here. A re-break of this low should technically take us down. This is tough. 145 pips. All right. Gonna be current candle high, gang. First stop. Scary. Very scary. It's a stop here. 50. It breaks the high. I'm gonna delete it here. This is getting a little, a little out of hand. 150 pips now. Getting out of hand. We rebroke highs here, gang. NYC open. We have an attempt here on the 30. Yeah, Kenny said through some drawdown. You still have your sell? Oh, yeah, I just added it here. Just NYC open, man. I can run. Can run all the way up there. Careful. If it runs here, I might have one more attempt for it here. Just might blast right through it. Technically, the stop should be up there. All right, gang. Good luck here. Taking on the risk. Moving up quick. Oh! Oh! Yeah. All right. What's that? Can we get stops to be E? Right. W. W, 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 W.
Nice job, Wicks. Nice job.
Oh, did y'all get in? I'm serious. I was in the zone. I told you I was looking for buys earlier.
Sorry, it's hard for me to walk through the 3 terminals that I'm managing all at the same time. And I'm like, my head's going like this because I'm managing a lot of stuff. I had a 10 lot running on my live account. But like, I had to close it out in partials because it was a lot of fucking risk. But congrats. We're back to minus 300. I just need that position 2 more times.
Oh man, I was rolling that boy up, all the way up.
That was like, what was it, 50 something pips? That's funny.
I got in at 4072.5.
I don't even know where I got in. I got a win and a loss, and we're minus $300. Yeah, we sniped the shit out of that one. We did. 99 was entry. How much did it go? It went another like 15 pips past us. W.
That's what's up.
I missed it by 1 pip.
Yeah, and it was initially by like 1 pip for us, and then it came right back, rebroke high. There's a lot of volatility. It's just, I don't expect this to hold. I expect us to blast up, but that's why just a reaction. Not even a blast up. I would expect if we're going to come down, it won't be this candle. The next candle is going to make a top wick and then come down. So even though we reacted, it's not, that shouldn't be the position. See how there's a candle that came up and then there's a candle that carried a top wick and then came down? Same thing should happen here. All right. You got something like this. So I'd expect either the high to break or be retested, whatever it is. What was the psychology for that trade? I'm fucking crazy. How's it? W. It didn't work for NYC Open, right? And should have had other, or it didn't work at 9 a.m. here. It had other plans. Look, no bottom wick. But the hourly doesn't have a bottom wick, right? We've been coming down. We're looking for a resistance to form. The daily's bearish. The previous 4 hours bearish, which means I'm looking for sells on a limit. That's why I wasn't looking for buy limits. I was looking for sell limits, daily 4 hour old bearish. Typically, you'll get a reaction at the 1 hour level and the 4 hour level, right? And you got the reaction at the 1 hour level. If you guys saw right here, when it came here, it bounced back down. Right, so then I just attempted the same thing at the 30 level with the bearish 4 hour and the bearish daily. We look at it, it's only a 70 pip stop, but like it's a high likelihood you're gonna bang it out. Smack this trade. Also, the last 1 hour closed bullish right at your level. There's Stanos trade. Well, congrats. The great thing is, here's the big W of the day. The live account and the signal channel did not get that first position because it was too risky. We only took it here. The live account only got the second W. The signal channel only got the second W. And we just got that W here on the funded.
Yeah, I wasn't in y'all first trade. I was rolling. So I was rolling up one. I figured I'd let y'all do it. So I missed that loss.
And I won't attempt it like that anymore. It's going to have to be like an hourly or a 4-hour level. That's like you live, you learn, right? And that's fairly recent from position for me, but it won't be happening at that level anymore. It'll have to come back to the hourly that was previously set, or the 4-hour. Jay, do you have the pips for me? If not, they just going in as a win and a loss. $551 and 78. Door, gotcha. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm always very sure. Like, we're gonna end the day in pretty decent green. Gotta wait. They're coming. Positions are coming. Oh wow, it's moved. Yeah, it should drop 150 pips from our entry. We closed way too soon. We closed way too soon, chat. Give me these cells. Give me these cells. We are not fucking done, chat. I'm looking for a payout today. I need $2,000. A little less. Need about, yeah, around $2,000, like 1,700. Yeah, we had an undefeated last month. This month, we got 2 red days. I started the month off with 2 red days. And after that, it's been pretty smooth sailing. You're still holding move stops to be? Yep. You are 100 and you're 200 pips in profit from our position. Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. There was no loss on the live account, and there's a 23 pip W. Signals are eating today. gonna pump up. Are we gonna come back here? Gang, 4-hour candle closing here in less than 10 minutes. Amazing, amazing. What a great trade. Well, time to go nightlife. See you tomorrow weeks. Thanks for the W, and I learned something on that. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, we had that first entry down here, but I think it was avoidable. I think it will be avoidable in the future. But it's tough, right? Because if you have a level running through here, then you say to yourself, resistance formed, right? And this bottom wick, I mean, unless you can say this wick already on the previous candle, maybe this was a tell. But this, right, support was tapped already with that wick, so that's your bounce. So there's a few tells here, I guess, that should have paid attention to, but didn't. But again, right, everything is a lesson here. Everything. There's no diplomas here because the learning never stops. We're always learning, always updating, always optimizing, and always getting better. And that's something that I'll be able to recognize next time. Amazing. Great trade. Eight minutes here. Whatever you got to do, go do it. I'm going to go grab a drink. You need to go make some coffee. If you got to go smoke a cigarette, go to the bathroom, go ahead, go do it right now.
We do not smoke cigarettes on this stream.
Say it. But whatever you got to do, you got to go hit the atomic bong. Go do it.
Thank you.
Hit it. Nick's on the beach. Oh, we got a new person on here. What's up, Spark? I see you. A new person on cam.
What's up, Vix?
What's up?
Cool, huh?
What's up, man?
Appreciate that little trade earlier.
Did you catch the first one?
No.
Good. We missed it too.
Caught the second one.
Yeah, we didn't take the first one either. We missed it. Oh, what first one?
Yeah, I caught the second, and I held it for a little bit longer than you guys did, and then it stopped me out not too long ago in profit.
Yeah, stops the profit. Nice job. That's technically the trade we wanted for today, but all right.
We got another brother on camera. We're taking over.
Yeah, I'm following Vix for a little while now, but I figured let me just go ahead and sign up, you know what I mean, and getting part of the Zoom family.
W. Where's Jay? Jay's never on cam. You gotta get on cam, bro.
Jay is AI. I'll come to that conclusion.
I made him.
Yo, Spark, what's is that your real name or is that just a nickname?
Nah, that's just my nickname. Real name is Ajan. I used to smoke a lot of weed back in the day, so yeah, Spark just stuck.
Okay, all right, welcome.
So he used to Spark.
We're taking over.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to the Zoom, my friend. Welcome.
It's 2-2, Kenny.
Yeah, I like
That's
it. I'm looking in the Zoom charts here. It looks so much smoother and cleaner than it did on YouTube.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And there's no delay. So what happens right there and then, and
YouTube's running with like
right away.
YouTube's running with like a 3-second delay or a 4-second delay.
Good. That's good.
Actually, it's not that bad right now. I think it's like 2 seconds. Because hold on, let me look.
Really? I think it's like 5 seconds or more.
3, 4,
Yeah, it
4.
could be an entire
Yeah,
trade.
yeah. It's like a 4-second delay.
Yeah, about 4 seconds.
Yeah, it might be an entire trade actually.
We had trades that ran 0 seconds before. We've had one that activated last week and straight it just smacked from entry, but it was a buy stop, so you would have good. But it was a market entry in a split second. That's some great ass timing. Imagine to market execution and win in less than a second. I would. Great.
I want that to happen, but with a 500 pick candle, bro. That's what I want. Not draw down of 100 pips right away.
We are too close to a payout to not get the shit this week. Couple of candles. Those are a couple of candles. Where's Eddie? How busy has Eddie been?
He's been in the chats here and there, and he's been posting in the in Discord here and there. So
why is he gone? It's like is his trading taking a turn for the good, for the bad, or is like lifing?
Yeah, no, he had some family stuff to deal with and handle, so he wasn't really able to do a lot, but now he's slowly coming back step by step. He did take a loss yesterday. Full transparency, he blew an account.
That's a funded.
Yeah, from the massive range that we got of 3,000 pips or something. So, but yeah, he's posting here and there. He's in the chats here and there. I don't know if he's in the chat now.
Weird day yesterday. Like there were people either made bank or fucking blew accounts. There was nobody like, I was break even for the day.
Bro, it's the massive biggest dump since 2013, bro. Biggest range of 6.2 or 6.5%.
Yeah, percentage wise, maybe the biggest dump, but not the biggest dump. I mean, percentage wise might not even be the biggest, but it's the biggest dump pip wise for sure.
No, since 2013, I'm saying. There were more than that before as well, other times. We were researching it last night, and yeah, it was absolutely crazy. And Turpy also, he wrote in the chat, he fucked up yesterday too, as well.
About 500-600 pips in Asian.
I mean, yeah, within a second you could be down 1,000 pips, bro. It's insane.
Yeah,
I got lucky. I didn't take an L yesterday. Oh, there we go, Eddie. I was actually wondering if he was talking about you. Yeah.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, cubano. Estamos hablando de ti. Wix was wondering how you were doing, and yeah,
I was wondering where the fuck you been, bro. Either business going good or trading going bad. Yeah, I blew that account. YOLO.
Yeah, nobody accepted 1,000 pips or 2,000 pips or 3,000 pip drop, bro. It was just crazy.
That's the problem. Like you can trade these on your personal account. Like if you got a decent size account. The thing is, when the market conditions change, right, and you're trading the funded rules don't fucking change. So it's not as easy to adjust. Trading 3 micros, even holding one position, would have blown it. Yeah, like what are you supposed to do?
Even the micros was kind of rough. You know what I mean? Trading.
Like, yeah, like stop. You got to be extra sniper, or you. And the thing is, it can be done. You just like you'll have less positions. You'll take longer to get that payout. Yo, what's the longest you guys have traded an account? Like how long?
I think I'm going about a year before with one account, one live account, before I withdrew the profits and then just went funded. So now I'm trading funded.
What's the longest you had a funded account for?
No, that's definitely nowhere near close to a year. The rules, I'm still getting used to the rules, but funded a few months maybe. This one that I have now, I'm doing pretty good. I'm up kind of close to a payout, so that's good. I think I'm starting to get used to the rules finally, like the just adjusting my risk. So I'm used to risking, say, I don't know, 2%, maybe like wanna trade, have my stop set at 2%. But obviously I can't do that with the funded, so it's kind of just messing with me getting used to
Yeah,
you know,
especially right now, you can't do that with the funded.
yeah, but it's going pretty well so far. I'm learning from my mistakes.
Good. See, they're not losses, they're lessons. Always brings me back to that conversation I had with Joe. And he's always what I'm always thinking of. When I make another mistake, it's always, you see, you didn't learn shit. You wasted an opportunity. Bart looked like he in a Fast and the Furious movie. Dude, it'd be you looking all cinema over there. I got the colors, the PC running, lighting.
Dope.
Oh yeah. I just built this PC myself actually, maybe about a few months ago. Had to upgrade. My last one just conked right out on me. So yeah, this the new one here is just a beast.
What kind of GPU did you get?
Oh shucks, what is it?
He said, "Oh shucks."
It's a Ryzen uh X3D. Sorry, having a little memory glitch.
It's all good. If it's new and it works, it should last you for a while. And from
Yeah,
the
so
look from the looks of
Ryzen
it, the way you have it built, it's upgradable. You can upgrade it whenever you want.
Yeah, it's a Ryzen 7 7800 X3D.
Nice.
Based on my research, it was pretty good for like gaming and whatnot. So I just went with that.
Eddie said he's taking everything he's made in his live and put into fundits, trying to grow the fundits the same percentage he grew the live. It's just not as easy because of the rules, but can definitely be done. After so long, I notice he's not a photo. He's live. Yeah, he's live. cracking the code, like legit. I feel like I'm about to get banned from all firms. I don't think you get banned. I think you become like they don't not want to work with you. If anything, they'd want to partner up with you. Oh, we had a 4-hour closure, by the way. Closed bullish, but weak bullish below the 4-hour range. So I mean, like, it's tough. There's not much in terms of direction. And this is 150 pip range, right? If we know wicks are ranges, this is 150 pip wick. This is a 550, this is 600-700 pips worth of nothing but range, of bouncing up and down. Can you take advantage of it? Yes, but you are ranging.
Hey, yo, Eddie, let me give you the real on the prop firm. They're not going to ban you. If you're doing that good, all they're going to do is copy trade your trades and make money with you.
They'd be like, how much this guy made?
Trust me.
Put him on those social trader tools.
I'm literally talking to people about starting my own. So I know this. I know the deal. They're not going to ban you. They're going to just copy trade, make money with you.
I'm gonna wait till the day I find that out. YOLO the firm. YOLO funding. If you're really trying to get funded though, that JOB funding is hitting. It don't matter what's happening here on the charts. It don't matter. Government shutdown, not shut. Get that JOB funding and you'll be all right. No stress. Stress-free trading through JOB funding. What's up with these bird sounds? And we just spoke about this, about the next candle having to open up and give a top wick here before coming down. It's got one. This is interesting. This should hold. I bought a new account with the profits from trading on Robinhood, and that's how I use my trading product. Then get funding and try to do the same. Percent ROI or similar. If that was all in your live, you'd be blowing 1,300. Instead, you got funded and just spent what, like 600? Wouldn't it be cheaper to just buy an instant funded at that point then? Instead, blue won 300 instead of the other one. So that's 600 you've spent to get funded. Oh, code Wix, you would have spent like 4 bills and you'd be instant funded on a 150. $404.
Eddie, I think you're tripping, bro. I've never heard of anybody taking the money they make on their live to buy funded. I understand
No,
that
but
you
he's got a
profits.
he's got a thing he's running. He's got a strategy. He's got a strategy.
Yeah, I would use the money I make from the fundeds to stack up on my live so that it grows, and then I could use a higher lot and then make more real money. Because on the fundeds, I'm not going to be taking the money out right away. I have to pass. I have to go through all the restrictions that they have, stop loss, and so on and so forth. Whereas on my live, I can hedge if I want to. I can withdraw whenever I want to. There are no rules in the way that they'd be on funded. So I'm much freer. But I'm also not going to trade in the same way as I would on the funded, right? I'm going to be more careful with my live account. So that's the way you make money. And then when you grow the live account, you can grow your lot size. You're limited on the funded. I mean, unless you have like 20 funded accounts and they bring you 20K per month or 40K a month, that's another story. But I would still never put my live money into my funded, all of it or whatever it is. I would still.
Don't listen to that guy, Eddie. He speaks Spanish. Don't listen to that guy.
Vamos a hablar en español para que puedas comprender.
Nothing good ever came out of the Spanish speaker there. He speaks real
Eddie,
Spanish.
If you're putting yourself in a situation where you're going to be losing 2K instead of the 300 on the funded, then the thought process might not be ideal, right? And you can also take a lot more pineapples that you can on the live, whereas that might not be ideal and not possible on the funded. Yeah, I understand that the loss might be less because of the amount of money that you spent on it, but the amount of money that you can make is not the same. So imagine having a real 50K account on live and imagine having one on a funded. It's not the same thing, bro. It's not the same thing. You could use some of your profits. I do that. I use some of my profits from the live and I buy funded accounts and I leverage those and I make more money on top of it, but I would never take all my money from my live and put it into the funded. I would take all my funded profits and add them on to my live.
How do you guys even know? How do you guys even know what the profits are from? Like, there's just money in my bank account. I'm not really sure where that money is from. I'm not sure which account it came from.
Yeah.
It's just kind of there. And
money's money from wherever it comes from. Yeah.
I kind of go spend it and I'm not like, I had to move this shit from here to go spend it on the funded. No, it's just kind of in that account.
Yeah.
This is money from
Eddie,
stripping. I get this in my go-go dancing days.
You're paying 300 to leverage and make 1,500, but you can make that differently with your live account, depending on how big it is. And you would make a lot more money. You just have to be smart about how much you're willing to risk on the actual trades. You shouldn't risk more than 1% per 25 pips or per 30 pips of the entire account. So let's say you're doing that on a $100,000 account. That's $1,000, bro, on 20 or 30 pips. So you make that in one trade, whereas you have to make that in 5 days or in 10 days on the live account. So the money is not the same, bro. Doesn't make sense. I mean, I understand the idea of what you're saying, that you're leveraging the money, and that's why I am also trading prop firms, because I want to leverage the fund that they have from there. But it doesn't make sense what you're saying, in my opinion.
Make it make sense. I don't get your math. Yeah, because he does the metric thing.
The metric thing, bro. Yeah, just make money and that's it. Yeah. When you have 100K in your live account, that means hopefully it's not all the money that you have. So you wouldn't want to risk it all. But per trade, you would want to risk 1% of the entire account, right? On each trade. So if you have 100K, you're going to risk 1%, which is $1,000.
I'm over here
So
like
see
a
that as
25 lot.
$1,000 being 25 to 30 pips or so, knowing that you can close the trade and so on and so forth, or you can make your profit. So that would give you 1 to 1.5% profit on a 25 to 30 pip trade. And that's $1,000, let's say. Do that 5 days a week, you're at 5K. There's no way you can compare with anything like that. Even if you do a 50K, you would do that at 1% is 500 at 20 to 30 pips, which we most likely usually make 20 to 30 to 40 pips per session. That's how you make your money. So you use the money that you make from the prop firms and then add it to your live account. And then once it grows to 25K or 50K or more, then you can raise your lot size accordingly. As a 50K, you could use a 2 contract or a 2 lot, and then that's how you make your money. That's the only way that it would make sense. Unless you have 20 to 30 accounts with 2 or 3 different prop firms and you're copy trading everything everywhere, and then making 20 to 30K per company, that's another story. But
There's a bunch of
then they're
people
gonna
here
suck
on
at some point.
stream. A bunch of people here on stream that are just like, man, how the fuck are these guys doing it? I just need a payout. I need one payout, bro. Hook it up.
Yeah.
I took
Coming.
$1,000 out of my Rise account yesterday. I didn't take all the money out that I got awarded, and bought 2 25K S2F accounts, and I locked them together so I can copy trade them. So I took the money out and bought 2 small accounts, and I'm ready to
Yeah,
keep it.
I got the same idea. I got paid last week like you did, the 1350, right?
Yep.
And I used that and I bought 5 accounts. And it cost me 897. Then I bought 20 more accounts. I have 25 accounts, right? That cost me 4,500 bucks.
Where, bro? Why am I not getting paid for these accounts right now? Where are you getting all these accounts
And
from?
then,
And I don't see
and
any
then,
affiliates.
yeah. So these are all 50K accounts, right? And on the S2F. So I can only trade 5 at a time, and the payout is 2,500 on each. So that's 12,500. And then my actual cut would be 11,250. That would pay for the entire 25 accounts and more, because I would pay 4,500 and I'd be almost triple the amount. That's how I leverage the money that I'm making from the prop firms, but the rest goes into the live account or just whatever the hell I want to do. That's how you do it. On my live account, I have 1 to 500 leverage. I can change that accordingly. On prop firms, you can't get the same amount of leverage, bro. 7,500 gets you 50K of drawdown. Not sure what you're saying, but I don't think what you're doing is right or wrong. I just think it doesn't make sense to me. Obviously, if it makes sense to you, that's great. But I always saw prop firms where you can leverage them to make the money to grow your live account so that you're not restricted by the actual rules, which is why I have a live account and I have prop firm accounts. So I can take advantage of both situations, but I trade them a little differently because I cannot risk as much on the prop firm as I would risk on the live account because I have the rules that they have, bro. So, you know what I mean? It's different. It's different.
Fucking thing's not moving. Yo, let's remark up these charts. There's an echo. No, I think it's that kind of music. Let me see. No. I keep on closing my profitable trades after getting 100, 200 pips, yet they end up hitting TP.
Yes, I am. I bought 25 50K S2F funded accounts using code Wix. So I got 55% off. And I can only trade 5 at a time. So once I'm done with those 5, they will give me the other 5 and so on and so forth.
That's why I don't see them.
So yeah, man, use code Wix. You get 55% off. And one time only, you can get an extra 5% off by using code STACK5, STACK5.
Use it wisely. I can't use it anymore.
Oh yeah, can't? Okay.
Well, I can't.
Anyways, so I leverage those. So each 5 account can generate me net 11,250. So I'm looking to maximize that as much as possible, but it cost me 4,490, like almost 4,500 bucks. So with one payout of 5 accounts, which if all goes well, I should be getting either this Friday or Monday, I'll get paid out 11,250 net, which will be triple what I paid for all of the accounts combined. So even if I blow all of the rest of them, I'll still be in massive profit. So yep, decided to take advantage of it and bought 25.
It's just gonna bounce up right now. Bit late for this. There you go. It's strange if it's not a 100 pip bounce. 40.77. $30 closure was looking good at one point here, right? If you were able to close below this area, kind of looking lovely for a fake out and for us to continue down here. But now it's already filled that range, right? You're tapping a previous support here. God, so big. These stops used to be 30, 40 pips.
Today's price is not yesterday's price.
I really feel like we're going to see a heavy bounce off this yellow line here.
And drop some likes when we can. We got 66. We can get more than that. Appreciate it.
There we go. Huh. After last night, I can't take a buy limit unless we break the daily low today. I'm scared. Well, because you've tapped the levels already, right? Once you come back to them, you don't know if they'll hold again. You're looking for that initial reaction. Imagine a 200K live account using an 8 lot. That's a lot of money. I'm not using no 8 lot, bro. That's for sure. I was using a 20 lot till these ranges came. Now I'm using 10 lot. Even with this trade earlier today, it was a 10 lot that I closed 6 lots at BE and then the remaining 4 lots. Right? I don't have your kind of money. What do you mean? Yes, you do. You just don't trade it. You do smart shit with it. I feel like we're gonna bounce off this yellow line. Like a 100 pip bounce. At one point, we're gonna have to try these 250 pip stops. Oh man. Give me a second, chat. You ever seen the movie Belly? Where a dude walks out with a banana and you see them boys driving by. And he was like, I don't like that shit. Nuh-uh.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
You see, he did an interview saying that he was actually salty because he was supposed to get DMX's role, and they put him in that role instead. So that's why he threw the wig on, because he was irritated about trying to, so he was really kind of protesting a little bit.
He looked crazy in there.
Yeah.
Ain't no way DMX though wasn't getting that part. That was made for DMX and Nas.
Yeah, he was told he was gonna get that part, and then when he got on there, and DMX showed up, and they was like, we got a little switch up. We got a part still for you," because he had played that part in what's that one on West Coast, the West Side they played.
You're gonna have one line.
Minister Society.
Yeah.
He was coming off of that, so he thought he was gonna get the main part, and they was like, we got a little switch up.
We ain't write the part for you.
He could have never been DMX. He could have never been that. DMX bodied that.
Yeah. Dropping. Filling that whole week. Options, you got buy limits here? Gary. Hail Mary, no tail fairy. Yo, gang, drop a like and sub to the channel, and you want some giveaways, you guys got to drop some likes. Leaving an account to risk more. I'm gonna carve out some pumpkins tonight, probably with my kids. How about that?
There you go. Seize the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna carve out some pumpkins with the kids.
Wife bought some over the weekend. We got 4 in the house. I said, let me know when y'all ready to do them. I don't know how soon you can do them before they get bad and all that.
Yeah, I got all the carving stuff. I got the pumpkins. So they're over there by the door. They just got to do it. So there's a lot of homework today too. After all the homework, I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it. What's the stop here? I don't know if we're gonna do that again.
This hourly candle is only 350 pips. That's all.
Not a lot. The problem is buys off support here. Like 200 pip stop. This should not be the candle that breaks the low. This should be the candle that bounces. And the next candle, if it wants to, can break the low. You could get down here to the daily levels. Who's roller? He's taken care of already. I already spoke to him. You can ignore it. Appreciate it. Asian wick look juicy. Yo, stay away from the Asian wicks, bro. Yo, fuck around, find out. It's a banger too. I like this track. Oh, we're gonna get fucking slipped to hell right now. The 4-hour did close bullish. This wouldn't break the 4-hour low just yet. And the daily's pretty much filled the range. That is a heavy stop. Damn. It's 4 hour on spot. Yeah, you're right. This should look like. Boom, boom, boom. Come down heavy. On some platforms, 4 hours just now making a wick. Yeah, on my on the MT5, 4 hours different. It's already made a top wick. Yeah, this could come down heavy here, right? The daily support down there. I would love to take the trade off the daily there. Let's mark that up. Maybe we'll get a position somewhere in there. Oh. Shit's gonna drop heavy the way it looks. Yeah, if we were looking for buys, it would be right here, right now, just for a reaction. My issue is, you know, you're going against the daily bias, and it's 134 for a whack stop. The overall good stop here is right there, 215 pips, which I can't hold on to. Can't justify 215 pip stop, but I can justify a daily level, which I think I'll look for. You think we get this 200 pip drop right now, real quick, in a split second? Five, 4, 3, 2. Come on. Drop. Drop. What did it give you here? 30. There it goes. About to come down heavy. All right, gang, if you're ready for a little bit of drawdown, we're 400 pips away from this entry. 400 pips away. That's not too bad if we keep it under the wicks there, 55 pips. That'll be it. Element on the daily. I think once these lows here are broken to the left, right here, gonna plummet. If this was liquidity grab right here, come down. I believe we're gonna see a deep drop. Drop incoming. Please enter buy, sir. I'm telling you. Love from India, please, thanking you. No, you can enter buy. I'm gonna enter buy right there at 39.92 when we come down another 450 pips off the daily level. You're in a buy here. You're in a bad spot. This is not a good place to buy. Not a good place to buy right now. I'm telling you right now. Because you can be in drawdown of 300-400 pips in a split second. Yeah, it's been a funky morning here. It's been sunny, it rained, then it rained even harder. So I have a hard time eating eggs in the morning lately, right? I just eat breakfast for dinner. But for breakfast, I don't know. I'd be having dinner for breakfast and breakfast for dinner. Last night, I cooked some fillet mignons. I ate 2, but I didn't eat one. I left one for this morning. Am I an asshole for leaving a fillet mignon for breakfast? Like, I really wanted steak in the morning, but I'm just not going to go grill right now, right? It's like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. What is that? Fillet mignon. Got butter on it and everything. There's the drop I was talking about. Like, you're going to see it heavy. You're going to see the shit melt. The problem is, I can say it with like 90% certainty, but there's still 10% chance that it doesn't, right? And if it doesn't, like, your stops are so fucking big that it wouldn't be worth it. That's why I don't take the sell, even though I understand it's got to happen here. Food is food. Breakfast is a social construct. Yes. Thank you, Morpheus. I am the one.
Yeah, I hate people who say social construct, bro. It's just, I can't stand it. My pet peeves. Can't stand yoke people and
Don't hate kids. Ain't doing nothing here.
or people that say, believe it, say it, it'll manifest itself. I'm like, no, stop that. Send it into the universe. No, stop that. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't.
I got a 14-inch third leg. 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 Just be
You
walking
go,
up.
girl. Manifest it.
6 sales at the break of the last hour of the candle. YOLO. Yeah, you do. You are right. You only live once.
Yeah, the markets are moving so fast that TradingView has a hard time keeping up with it, man. It just like froze for a while. It's insane.
Trading is like, what time frame am I on? Damn, Daniel, this shit's gonna drop. What's gonna happen is you have 2 minutes till the 1 hour closes. You're gonna get a top wick and a break of the lows on the next 1 hour. Gonna activate a shitload of people, come back up, re-break the highs, get everybody out for like 500 pips, and then re-break the lows, and finally go in your direction. You're gonna be over there like, what happened? I tell you what happened. Markets happened. Never thought I'd be seeing candles that big. Yep, that's what she said. Just grab liquidity. It should bounce here. Bounce? No, it should drop. Trust it to do what it's doing. Oh, shit. We almost at the break of the previous week. Oh, yeah, like, fucker, you either hold here or show us a big fat drop, but I can't imagine it coming back up in range with all this bearish momentum, though. The daily was bearish. We filled the daily. The wick, we broke that low a long time ago. We just broke the previous 4 hour low. You know, that thing, look at that wick. Came down here, bounced all the way up and couldn't drive. And that was the retest. Now we're re-breaking the retest low. This moved down, we had the retest, and now you have the retest of the retest, right? Re-breaking the low. Yeah, you're highly likely to just drop here versus coming back up. Right? The thing about it, like, the more you bang on this wall, the easier, likelier it is to break. It didn't break here the second time, third time, fourth, but like you left that area, now you're driving through with momentum, you're likely to smash through it. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Hopefully we'll be activated by then. All right, amazing. We've closed below the most recent. A slight 100 pip wick. How much is the wick to fill here? Might have us. Might not. About that bounce, nice 4K. Still got 3 hours on a 4-hour candle. We can still wick. Of course we can. The Trojan horse. Literally, I'm 15 is trying to form a double 4. Just grab the. Look like Top Step X? No, this is Top 1 Futures. But it is the same platform. It's Project X, the same one that Top Step uses. They call it Top Step X. It's Project X. I think the owner of Top Step, right, is the guy that owns Project X, and I think he just licenses it out. Do you send a DM in Discord? Somebody just message me with your username? No, probably not me. You got a link? Yeah, right there. Right above you, and use code WIX. And skip the challenge. Just get instant funding. Forget challenge. Use code WIX right now. It's 55% off, and you can use a second code called STACK5, and you'll get 60% off. Elka. If you put a dot on top of the E, it'll be Yolka, and then you can be a Christmas tree. Fir tree. Make sure you use code WIX though. Hard time believing we don't fill this wick if we flip, right? It's about 50 pip advantage point, but then it's not worth it because it's triple that for the stops. You have a trading limit? Yeah, as soon as my mental clarity is depleted beyond, you know, me being able to make a high quality rationalized decision or rationalize through a trade and make a high quality decision. I really do not want to take buys anywhere here. I would rather see this either create resistance or close below whatever support it's creating right now. Right, whatever it's doing right now. So once we can get that closure below here, look for sells. I really do not want to look for buys. Start coming up.
I was just looking at it like, man, if I gotta start looking for buys.
Yeah, buys we need to get that closure above the range, I think, to say for sure. Like we're coming back up, so we probably need to come back up here, close above there. I mean, you can get buys here as long as, like, look, you're coming up, you don't have any bottom wick here right now, so you still need to come down, right? So the market would probably still need to make that drop that we're talking about, right? And then eventually, once we close back above that area, right? And once you're able to do that, then got to form a resistance and then above it.
I'm just wondering, since we came down to test the previous week lows, if that's going to be a rejection error for it to just push back up and retrace, but it could just be a fake out for it to come back down again. So we got to wait for those closures. I agree.
Look at this spot 4 hour.
Yep. I saw it. It's beautiful.
This shit looks crazy. No, it's loaded up with his top wick right there. Loaded up. What is it doing? Holding. Got another 500 pips we could drop here. I mean, you see that's making lower highs, lower lows. Whatever kind of move we have up right now is more or less arbitrary unless we start closing either above the most recent resistance or we form a resistance and then close above that. But we need some structure here. We can't blindly take a sell. This is too much of a move down. You're very overextended here. 700 pips, 800 pips in the last hourly candle. How much was that? 682 pips. The thing is, 4 hour already wicked. Looks like it just grabbed that previous liquidity, so it's gonna try to grab the top one again. Yeah, it might want to grab the top one again, but if it comes up here, I can't take the trade off that liquidity. It's very hard to get limit entries here because that top area is the flip here for the 4 hours. So the 4 hour can flip and drive up, right? Right here, wherever you're the top of the ranges, that's the 4 hour flip. You typically don't see this. I've never in my life seen 3 600 pip candles in a row. Like just like maybe on a 4 hour or a daily, but not like, you know, like look, 520. This is 1 hour candle. Next candle, 600 something. This one's already at 200 something, but we're, you know, is this candle now gonna drive up past this area? What, 600, 700, 800 pip candle with no bottom wick? Highly unlikely. So we're gonna form some kind of resistance here, and then we're gonna try to come down. And then if we fail and we close back above that resistance, we're gonna look for buys. We're not overextended. That term is in relation to how we're moving. It is in relation to how I'm feeling. To me, it's overextended because there is a possible, since we've dropped 666 pips right? We can, 666 right there. We can pull up that same 666 for a retracement, for a correction. So it's too much for me. It's overextended. I needed to form another range. My YOLO trade closed break even. You dirty guppy. The thing is for it over. Correct. However, the market wants to move however it wants, up or down. Yeah, but it typically moves range to range. And if you look right now, we don't have a smaller range than this 600 pip range. So it's overextended for me unless it creates a smaller range. Because the potential for a pull back here, right? This was clean move down. There's no resistance, no support anywhere within here. Right? It was a clean move down. So the same way it can come back up because there's nothing in this area. There's no orders to hold it here. Cleared everything out on this drive down. There was a level somewhere here we would be talking about, but there isn't a fucking level. Form a resistance, come back down, and then close above that resistance. We'll look for. Eat everything this morning. Bananas, blueberries, almonds, a fillet mignon. About to have a protein shake. Yeah, first we pour that water in there. Then we get a big spoon full of protein. Right? And there we go. And then we scoop that bitch.
Hey, Wiggs.
30 minutes, hold on. What's up?
Remember that account I told you that I started with $80 like 2 months ago?
Yeah.
It's above 1,000 right now.
Holy shit, you 10x, you more than 10x it. Yeah.
I did 360 yesterday in Asian time.
Wild. Wild.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the market right now. I don't expect it all the time, but it's great. Like I was just telling somebody yesterday, like who messaged me? Somebody messaged me about getting a payout, and I was like, yo, that's all you need. You just need it one time to show yourself that you can do it. Like once you have the proof of concept, it can be done over and over and over. You've done it. So you've 10x it. You can do it many times over. You just gotta do the same thing. It's easier said than done, but yeah, gotta keep doing the same thing. That's great to hear. I love hearing stories.
Yeah, that's dope, fam.
What'd you do? You traded Asian yesterday? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I traded Asian yesterday. I take one buy and two sells.
Yeah, just the worst thing you can do is start feeling invincible. You're like, damn, I can't lose. Let me just take more of these, more of that, and then
Double up my loss.
Become, extra picky.
That's nice, man. That's real nice. Congrats.
Thank you, brother.
30.
Felicitaciones, Jorge.
Gracias, Jay.
De Guillermo. Blew my 200K funding. Gonna take a week off and get back into it Monday. W. Show up. Show up anyway, though. Paper trade if you need to. Just show up, and then when you're ready, use code Wix. But just show up.
That free account and paper trade on the free account for a minute, till you get your groove back.
Hello. $300 pip, 15-minute candle. Yes. You don't trade NQ? I did for a little while, but like I haven't needed to. At some point, it just felt like gold wasn't moving. Guess it's moving now. It was a time like a month ago, like this shit just was not moving.
Yeah, gold goes through that little period where it just kind of sits for a while, and then all of a sudden it's on and popping.
It just, once I saw NQ move into like new all-time high territory, I was like, man, I can't be trading two pairs that are at all-time highs. It's difficult as it is. I got to sit here in arbitrary mode for two pairs. Another time. Oh, another time. Okay. Friday 30 CPI drops. We'll see a lot of blown accounts. Are we still getting CPI numbers? Government shutdown.
Yeah, it's official. I know, but it's in red right now. It's not tentative. It's actually official.
And then when the dust settles, we'll be there to pick up the pieces for NYC Open. 15-minute onion. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we have existing home sales tomorrow at 10 a.m. Still active for now.
Damn. Look, our sell never came back to BE. 735. This was the sell limit we had. Never came back up there. Yo, we still have a limit here. I forgot about this. This was way off screen for me. Yo, let's get it. This would have sucked for later in the day. Wait, what happened? I took a buy and a sell. What? No. How can you trade the 1 minute? How can you trade the 1 minute here? You cannot trade the 1 minute here. Weird TT took. Oh, there it goes. Took no trades in New York today. How are you? We had a W in Asian that brought us up 300, and then we had a loss here that brought us down to like minus 1300, and then we just had a W that brought us back to minus 300. So 1 win, 1 loss in the New York session, and 2-1 for the day. I get a payout this week. That's what we over here at I don't know, at what, Wix 9? At Wix? We at Wix 9 been chilling. Has anybody from Wix 9 shown up on TTE's stream today? No? We need to send you a representative. We need a stream rep over there. Like an embassy. We need a Wix 9 embassy at the TTE stream.
I can do it next time.
Whoa, what was that? Sounded like a robot for a second.
Yeah, it cut in and out. I didn't hear anything either.
We at Wix 9 took 100 pips and we took, yeah, but robot Jorge can do it. Animatronic Jorge.
What was that?
5 nights at TTE's.
Oh, okay.
Coming. It's coming. Nights at TTE's. Who's gonna go see 5 Nights at Freddy's, the second one? First one was dope. I'll take care of the Wix 9 crew over there at TTE. Feel that. Come on, we 2 trades away from a payout.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. London about to close here in 7 minutes. I've been waiting all day. I didn't even want to say it, but like, doesn't seem like we're getting it here. And be very careful. I know you can set up here for an onion or even maybe a celery, depending on how this candle closes. But as you start breaking these lows, be wary of this level, right? This is where we took that L right here on the top wick. Yeah. See, I never came back to flip. That might be it for the position as it comes down here. Down, that might be just bottom wick. This to you. Be wary. Be very wary. How much room is there for that level to tap? I'm gonna do it now. It's not even gonna wait the 5 minutes on the next candle. 20 pips. It would be a break even at 20 pips. But remember what we said, right? We need a resistance to form, whether you're looking for buys or sells. But once that resistance forms, you can... Why is there a level here? Why did I put this here? Once that resistance forms, any closure above it, right, should bring you up. So if you get a 5 closure, if you get a 15 closure here, right? Sure. That would be your resistance. This is your range. So and if you get anything like this, you should be good to go here. Okay, so let's see. It's 420 left. If we're able to close below this area, I think I'll attempt the sells, depending on the stops on the next candle. And if we end up pulling back up and we don't attempt the sells and we close above here, I will attempt the buys. We're getting closer to it, but I think is just maybe another 15-minute candle of waiting. So it's possible we sit here through noon. I'll be here for another half hour. I'm down to look for a trade in the next half hour. If we don't get it by then we don't get it. But like, we are entering a slower volume time. London is closing right now in a few minutes. Plus, you have people going like New York session, like all the New York traders are going for lunch. You're going to see less volume in the market, usually until 2:30. But man, for the sake of that payout, we might be here through there. I also want to go to the gym. Gotta go to the gymnasium. Be walking up to people at the bench, but wow, you can really lift that stick, can ya? Huh? You really lift that stick? Yes, you do. Start a few fights today. You're really lifting that big metal girthy stick, huh? It's coming. 2 minutes. We just need a bottom wick. This fucking thing closes with a bottom wick, and we'll be all over it like shit on Velcro. Trust me. We'll be right on it. It's 4:28 here. So it's gym time for me? Really? When it's 4:28 here, I have a hard time finding my feet because over the previous 8 minutes, I've been getting lit. Go look for your feet, bro. What's BMT? Bacon, mustard, tomato?
Tomato. I like that. That was funny.
Trying to get a BMT sandwich right now. I'm starving. I've eaten a lot and I'm hungry. Damn.
1 minute.
Ash, 1 minute, Slim Shady, you're on. All right, let's go. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? You guys hear that sound? You think of a giveaway, don't you? Come on. All right, so we either get a bottom wick and we look to come down, or we end up getting that closure back above the range. That is... It's an 11 pip wick, I guess, but like in the grand scheme of things, like how much is this top wick here? 37. It's if it rebreaks the high. If it rebreaks the high, I'll set a sell stop. It might not, might just go. I just wanted to attempt to come up here. It has not attempted yet, and I don't want it to come back up, re-break the high. If it re-breaks the highs, I'll set a sell stop. Or if it closes above there. Come on. Come up. Come up. Motherfucker. Gonna come down. You're in? Yeah, I want to give it a chance to drive up, and it's not gonna do it. It's just gonna come down here. Because I wanted this wick to be made on the bottom, right? We don't have a bottom wick here. Like we do, it's very small. So I want that wick to be made, and once it made it, I want it to come up to grab orders, and then we are filling this wick with momentum, and then the break of the low and the wick and all that. But like it's come down here. It's come down quite a bit. Right? Gave you 50 pips. Would be amazing if it come back up and close above here. Plus 40 you took? Nice. I mean, I guess with the ranges you could say, but like if it flipped on you, that would have been really quick. A bullish 30 close too. All right, so it's not like every time frame's in your direction, right? 30's close bullish, you got a top wick to fill. Oh, is it gonna flip now? Yeah, the idea here will be to close above this resistance that we kept talking about. Once we're above, once we have this closure above, we're going to look for buy limits. The hourly screaming a flip? Yeah, but if the hourly doesn't flip, or if the 15 closes above this resist, like we've made this resistance, we made a top wick, attempted to come down. Now we're going to break this high. So if it does that, maybe the last 15, I will take position there. But it's got to get up there. We drew this out a bit earlier, so nobody should be confused. Confuzzled. There we go. Oh, that was fast. Wow, that filled it really fast. That's 70 pips, just looking at it. We have 8 minutes. 8 minutes for a closure. Once this closes, if we are above here, we will look for buys. Let's hope it doesn't ride up or doesn't run up on us like here. But we need a closure above. Give tummy close above. Give tummy close above. No, looked into futures. I see a difference between futures and spot. Might be wrong. So could you help me with that? It's the way trades are opened or closed and counted are a bit different. Just slightly different mechanism for that. But you can trade one, you can trade the other. Same thing. Buy, sell, and the chart looks almost identical. Got to run Wix later, Tom. Is there any different? Like, yeah, if you look at your prices, you see the one is to 40.55 right now. And if you look at spot gold, you're at 40.39 right now. You're at a different level. But if you don't look at the charts, they look pretty much identical or damn near identical. Very close, very similar. We just want the closure above here, gang. That's all we need. Closure above this most recent resistance. Once we're above there, 7 minutes here, we will look to take advantage. The number one thing is you can't be afraid to enter a position. You can't think about it and think about the stops and think about, I mean, you have to, right? So you have to be logical in your position sizing, in your risk management, but you can't sway from acting on your position, based on how big it is. It's just the ranges are different. Adjust accordingly, but take your positions. Don't be afraid. Take them and be okay with the results. Sometimes we'll win, sometimes we'll lose. Sometimes you'll win, sometimes you'll lose. It's okay. You'll never know unless you take the positions, and you'll never get better. You need to take your positions, take your entries. Do not shy away from taking your entries. You take a L, who cares? Like, I take a L in front of hundreds of people. Who cares? It's not what's going to define you, right? Like, your trajectory defines you. Oh, it's on. Just you're getting in a position, you make sure you're doing it with a clear head, right? Mental clarity at full. And then you live with the result and you adjust to the result. You don't need to make excuses for the result. You trade. Yeah, people win. Yeah, people lose. You trade. That's what you do. You have one without the other. Is it possible to take pineapples on futures? Yes. You can add to your position. When I tried it, just added another contract to the current position I had? No, but it added it at the level that you entered, which means they would have adjusted the so that's what I was talking about, that the mechanism for opening and closing positions is a bit different, where in spot gold, it'll open another position from a different spot. In futures, when you add a position, it'll average out the size of the positions and where they were taken in order to give you the average. So this way if you have two positions open, you'll have them open from the same spot, just the average of those two positions, right? That's how you read it correctly. So it didn't take it at the same spot. It averaged out the position, probably moved over your entry level to the average. I like that mechanism more. Yeah, I like that mechanism more because it's more user friendly. It's easier to manage. All right, got 3 minutes here. Three minutes. Uh-oh. Sorry. The grass guys are here. I've already cut the grass, bro. I've grinded it down and everything. What else you gonna do? I used to hate that shit in a condo because they'd show up at like every Sunday at like 6 in the morning. Stuff. But like in my own house, nah, they can go cut grass first. Likely, gang. Couple of minutes. Not to fret. I mean, it's not bad if it won't close above here now. If it closes above on the next 15, that's even better. Because then that waits for the hourly closure. That lets us wait for the hourly close. All right, and I know you guys are itching for a trade, right? But just because you're itching for a trade doesn't mean you have to take one. You don't take a trade just because you're on the charts. You take a trade when the charts have shown you something that you have an edge in. If your edge prints here, by all means, we would take it. But like until then, just sit on your hands. Like you're not obligated to trade just because you are here. Patience. All right, so we got the closure, didn't close above, right? You have the last 15 of the hourly. This is going to be the key. Wait, look, we're going to wait for this closure above 40.55. Give me 1 second, chat. No itchy scratchy? What is the extra 5 code? Stack 5. Stack 5. I don't even know where that came from. Where did that come from? I mean, that came from me, but where did that come from for me? Yeah, it did come from me. I don't remember where I got it from, though. Who sent it to me?
I have no idea. You never mentioned it.
Which one of my guys sent that to me? Yeah, the last hurrah here. 12 minutes. I think if we don't get disclosure in 12 minutes, we'll call it. It's rangy time. It's quiet time. But 2 p.m. Let's look at this 4 hour. Let's see. 4 hour here closes bearish. For that to happen, the next hourly is going to have to either come up or range. Like, you're most likely looking at a bearish hourly closure at 2 p.m. The 1 p.m. candle. And if that's the case, it'll bounce off the very first resistance as it comes up here. I might have sell limits here as we come up here. It's gonna have to be, I think, gonna have to be the next 4 hours. So if we can close bearish on the 4 hour, I will look for the sell limits, and it might be a heavy stop. Might be like, how much is this? 100 pip stop? Yeah, I might do that. But I'd really want to close bearish first on the 4 hour, because right now the previous 4 hour closed bullish. We've grabbed orders and we can definitely ride up. But if this is able to maintain bearish for a period of 4 hours and never flip and stay bearish and close bearish, next candle should create a top wick and come down. Let's see how we close. Looks like we're coming up to that closure. 10 minutes here. We actually might get it. Let's see what happens. We don't just gotta flow. We gotta close perfectly. We gotta open perfectly. Remember, it's slower, less volume time. Like, you might get your position, but because it's not volume time, it might not run just yet. It might wait for the volume time. 1 minute. 1 minute. Muted. Yeah, I know. I saw. I don't like it. I don't think even if it starts closing above here, like that's not a pretty rejection wick from there. Might end up coming down finally. Ranging, it's noon. So I do believe we'll get our position sometime throughout the day, maybe for Asian session. But I think I'm gonna wait on the 4-hour close here in 2 hours at 2 p.m. And I think that's gonna be the next volume cue for the market to move. If I'm at home, I'll obviously call it, but I doubt I'm gonna be home at exactly 2, maybe like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So if something's setting up at that time, I'll obviously call in the signal channel. If not, then we'll take it into Asian session and we'll call it an Asian. But we're gonna call it a session here. Been a long stream, been a lovely stream. Great morning. Appreciate you guys rocking with me.
Thank you, Wax.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Thank you for dropping likes. If you haven't, go ahead and do so.
Oh, we're gonna do giveaways. Probably a couple tomorrow and some on Friday. So make sure you show up. We'll give away some top 1 futures, 25 and 50K accounts. All you're gonna have to do is drop a like. So drop some likes. Yep. Drop likes up to the channel. Share the stream. Turn on your notifications so you know when we're on. Go follow the IG. And we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, ready to rock, ready to kill it. I'm trying to get a payout this week. All right, yeah, for now, it's not doing much. For now, you still got a closure within the range, and the 4 hours still open, and you just had London close, and it's lunchtime in New York. So go get your lunch and come back if you're going to trade today for the power hour, for power hour time, 3 p.m. Other than that, yeah, I'll most likely be trading tonight in Asian and definitely tomorrow on stream. I'll see you guys then. The Zoom gang, appreciate you guys. See you guys at the Clubhouse. Mods, thank you for helping me around the stream. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. As for me, chat, my time here is up. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Stay logical, everyone. Stay patient. Later.